In our previous video, we set up Amazon Marketing Stream from scratch. We created the fire hose stream, the two IAM roles, made the subscription API calls, and watched the data land in S3. Today we move to the next step, actually pulling that data somewhere useful. We have a client account that's been subscribed to AMS for almost a year now. Hourly SP traffic files have been sitting in an S3 bucket the whole time. Today I'll show you how to pull all of that into Google BigQuery on GCP using GCS data transfer to bridge the two so it just works automatically. Then we'll connect BigQuery to Google Sheets so the data is actually visible to the people who need it. And at the end I'll show you where this can go from here, because once the data is in BigQuery, your options are genuinely wide open. Let's pull up the screen and see things in action. So here we are in S3. This is the bucket where AMS has been dropping hourly files. You can see it's partitioned by year 2025 and 2026. Both have data, which confirms the subscription has been running for almost a year on this account. If we go into 2026, we get the months, January through May. Click into any month and you'll see it breaks down further by day. And inside each day folder, you get individual hour level files. This is the fire hose partitioning working exactly as designed. Every hour, a new file lands automatically with no manual intervention. That's a lot of hourly ad data sitting here. Now let's move it somewhere we can actually query it. The bridge between AWS and GCP is BigQuery Data Transfer Service, and I want to show you what it looks like when it's running properly, because this is the core of the whole pipeline. Here in BigQuery, under Data Transfers, you can see the transfer job called V2 2026 is active and running on a schedule of every 1 hour. Every single run has completed successfully. You can see the green ticks going back through all of May 5th and May 6th. Each run takes around 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. S3 files land, the transfer picks them up, BigQuery gets them. Fully automatic. The destination dataset is AMS Stream Raw EU. That's where all the raw hourly files are landing as native BigQuery tables. So the data is there, it's current, and it's updating every hour without us touching anything. Now the front end, and this is what the PPC team actually cares about. We go into Google Sheets, click Data, then Data Connectors, then connect to BigQuery. You can see the project list comes up. We select the right GCP project, and then we get the list of datasets. You can see AMS Stream right there alongside the other datasets we have set up. Select the dataset, pick the table, click Connect, and that's it. The PPC manager now has a live spreadsheet that's pulling directly from BigQuery. They don't need to know what BigQuery is. They don't need to run any queries. They don't need to export anything manually. From their perspective, it's just a spreadsheet that magically has the latest hourly Amazon ad data in it, and it refreshes on a schedule automatically. That right there, S3 to BigQuery to Google Sheets, is the full pipeline working end to end. And here's the thing, this is just the beginning. Getting the data into BigQuery is step one, but what you can build on top of it is where it gets really interesting. The most obvious next step is bid automation. And that's exactly what we cover in the next video. We take this BigQuery data, pull it into Excel, build a custom bid formula, and write a Python script that prepares the Amazon Ads API payload. That's already done and linked above. But beyond that, once your hourly ad data is sitting in BigQuery, you can start layering in machine learning. Google's Vertex AI connects directly to BigQuery. You could train a model on your historical ACoS patterns, build a forecasting layer that predicts which keywords are about to spike before they spike, or run anomaly detection that flags a campaign, going off the rails in real time rather than the next morning. You could connect Looker Studio for a live visual dashboard that the whole team can see. You could pipe it into a database to build clean, business-ready tables on top of the raw data. You could wire Airflow or Dataform to orchestrate the whole thing end to end. The pipeline we built today is the foundation. The S3 bucket holds the raw feed. BigQuery makes it queryable. Google Sheets brings it to the people who need it. Everything else, the automation, the machine learning, the dashboards, all of it builds on top of this exact setup. The setup guide is linked in the description. The next video takes this exact BigQuery data and builds the hourly bid automation system on top of it. Formulas, guardrails, and the Amazon Ads API call. Link is right above. I'll see you there.